Hi everyone, this is Vic back again on another live fragrance review. Today I'm going to review a fragrance from the house of Pascal Morabito, Paris Black Agent. Released in 2011, is a amber woody fragrance, and the perfumer behind this was Henri Bergia. This fragrance, let's break down the notes. Top notes are pink pepper, bergamot. Mid notes are cloves, rose, and tuberose. And base notes are incense, vetiver, tonka bean, musk, and leather, and tobacco leaves. This fragrance has woody accords, a spicy, warm and spicy, leathery, floral, also citrusy accords, and peppery accords. It's a real hidden gem because when I discovered this fragrance, uh, I I was a little bit doubtful because I know the house of Pascal Morabito. Pascal Morabito is a very famous French jewel maker, and he also launched many fragrances. The most famous of all was Or Noir, which was a huge hit. And then also lots of generic fragrances were among them, so I didn't like lots of them. But this one, I don't know, somehow I was attracted by the packaging, and I tried, and I really found a great fragrance. Is very similar to Man in Black by Bulgari, also similar to Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf, on the same ballpark for sure, but has its own character, has its own personality, and it develops on the skin very nicely, very smoothly. It's a perfect scent for fall and winter, perfect scent for cold weather. And the spices, the leather, the musky notes, also the floral notes are all notes work perfectly all together, and it's a great combination of a warm and a spicy and leathery and tobacco leaves notes that are perfect blended for fall and winter. It's a fragrance of the cold weather. Do not wear this on summer heat. What else I can tell you about? I really like this fragrance. Also, I have one thing to say. I don't know. If, I know that while I'm doing a chat, I really don't get the notification by YouTube. So I'm sorry if I cannot answer to you. This is not my will. It's all against my will, but that's the way it goes on YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with that. This fragrance was released in 2011. It's a real hidden gem under the radar. The price value is great. You can have it for $30. And compared to Bulgari Men in Black, it's a real deal because the Bulgari you cannot have it for less than $80. So this fragrance, it's a kind of fragrance that people who like that kind of fragrances will love this one. Spicy, warm and spicy, leathery. Also, the cloves here, it's perfectly blended. And the vetiver, the base of this fragrance is a great woody. There is incense, there are vetiver, musk, tonka bean, and leather. So perfect combination for the cold days. And last on the skin, let's say between 6 to 7 hours maximum. It's not a huge, it's not a monster, it's not a fragrance trail that you can sniff at 4 feet from you. No, it's more a close contact fragrance that you smell it when you are near someone, but then you can really realize the scent trail, and also the bubble around that person is very nice. It's a very warm, spicy, also little bit of tobacco leaves going on around, and so all those notes perfectly work together, and very pleasant fragrance, very affordable for the price, and absolutely a hidden gem under radar. Pascal Morabito Black Agent. So this fragrance, you should try it if you like that kind of fragrances, such as Man in Black by Bulgari, or you like Spice Bomb, or or even you like Azzaro Wanted Parfum. Those fragrances, those dark, those spicy, those leathery fragrances are perfectly on the same ballpark. And really, it's very enjoyable if you wear that on a cold day. Then you realize that it's a real enchanting power around this fragrance. And this fragrance, it's very pleasing. Most of your surrounding will appreciate your scent trail. So that's why I started to think that I have to review this fragrance, because it has been in my collection for a long time. But usually I got another fragrance to introduce, so I wanted to introduce that long time ago. So it's never too late. What else I want to tell you about is that many fragrances are around $30, $35, are great. So don't judge the fragrance by price. And you can also buy a very expensive fragrance and be very average and very meaningless. So always test the fragrances before the purchase, and always try to on your own skin, because the most important thing is the fragrance that stay on your skin for 2 3 hours, and then you realize if it's great or if it match with you or not. Never buy a fragrance just because you test it on a paper. No, that's not the right way. It's the most important thing is your skin, also on your clothes, and then you realize if you that fragrance is made for you or not. Anyway, Black Agent by Pascal Morabito is a real hidden gem, and I really mean it, because uh, immediately I was a love at the first sniff for me. I really like that kind of fragrances. When you are living in a cold weather, then you are going to appreciate, of course, more of the greatness of that fragrance. Of course, if you are living in Chicago, or you're living at New York, living at Toronto, then that fragrance is it's more pleasant for you when you wear it in the colden days. But nevertheless, it's a great fragrance, and I really cherish this fragrance, and I think that fragrance might please you. That's why I wanted to highlight up this fragrance and to talk about this fragrance with you. Talk with you very soon on this channel. I'll be back for another live fragrance review. Take good care of yourself and stay tuned. Have a great day, and talk with you very soon. Cheerio!